Rest your eyes and stay in the shade. You are hiding over the hill in a quiet, never so still. From a wire to the city lights, somebody told me to believe in better times. From a wire to the city lights, somebody told me to believe, to believe. Oh, liar, where will you go? If the line ends out on the road, there's a story meant to be told, but the door is shut in the cold. From a wire to the city lights, somebody told me to believe in better times. From a wire to the city lights, somebody told me to believe, to believe. To time left to believe, to believe. Nobody knows how to say goodbye. It seems so easy till you try. Then the moments passed you by. Nobody knows how to say goodbye. Nobody knows how to get back home. And we set out so long ago. Search the heavens and the earth below. Nobody knows how to get back home. Through the darkness to the dawn. When I look back, you were gone. Love is deep as the road is long. It moves my feet to carry on. Beats my heart when you are gone. Love is deep as the road is long. Nobody knows how the story ends. Live the day, do what you can. This is only where it began. Nobody knows how the story ends. Nobody knows how the story ends. Mountain song. Yes, I'm doing like you knew it was wrong. Tell me just one time what I knew all along. I'm on your side, long and late. If you don't call me, I might lose my mind. Can't keep concentrating on all the worry I find. So just lend me a bite, I'll lend you mine. On your side, long and late. My spirit is numb. Don't know where I'm headed. Don't know where I'm from. I'm here just waiting for my day to come. I'm on your side, long way. I'm on your side, long way. 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 All these feet on fire, heavy are your eyes and the weight on your shoulders, chasing after time. Something you can touch, but you know when it's over. No control when you're running blind. Oh, you start to feel broken. Just be slow, just be slow. Try to let it go. Step out from the cold and embracing the silence we will never tone. We can sink like stones when we should be flying. No control when you're running blind. Darling, you gotta keep breathing. Lose yourself in the feeling. Just be slow, just be slow. Take it back to that moment before you start to feel broken. Just be slow, just be slow. Keep breathing, lose yourself in the feeling. Just be slow, just be slow. Take it back to that moment before you start to feel broken. Just be slow, just be slow. This house is holding secrets. Got my change behind the bed in a coffee can. Throw my nickels in just in case I have to leave. I will go if you ask me to, and I will stay if you dare. If I go, I'm gonna change that.
they see me. You can start the music. I'm trying to do it silently. Can I have everybody stand? Point out they do not move that fast to get to class, so guys. All right, welcome. I would like to invite Nicholas Breen to the stage for our land acknowledgement.
Swale, we acknowledge that the Abbotsford School District is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Sumas First Nation and the Matsqui First Nation. With this, we respect the long-standing relationships that Indigenous nations have to this land as they are the original caretakers.
Do you want to stay here with me?
Stay.
Yeah, stay with me. I'd like to welcome Chris Silver to please give us a welcoming song. Thank you. Would you like us to stand?
Yes, please.
Yes, could I have everybody stand, please? And I'm going to welcome the vocal jazz group up, and we're going to have them sing "O Canada," so you get to sit for a few minutes while they come up. So if I can have vocal jazz come on up, please. As a special treat, Ms. Park asked if they could sing one more song, and of course I said yes, so here we go.
But
Thank you, Chris Silver, representing the Sumas First Nations with the moving drum welcome. Nicholas Green for the land acknowledgement, and to the Abbey Flats, that was pretty special. Thank you so much. It is my honor to welcome you to the Convocation ceremony for the Abbotsford School of Integrated Arts. My name is Karen Bennett, and I am the very proud principal of the school. Parents, grandparents, families, and friends, thank you for allowing the staff of Asia Sumas to form a partnership with you in the education of your amazing children. Tonight we gather to celebrate our graduates, not only as they cross the stage, but also to recognize their incredible achievements through scholarships and bursaries. As Mrs. Cohut and I reviewed the list of presenters, we realized that this year marks a record, the highest number of awards ever presented at a convocation. With 35 graduates, we're proud to be handing out over 40 awards this evening. And for those keeping track, more than $50,000 in scholarships and bursaries will be awarded tonight to these very disturbing, very deserving students. Forever caught on video. Thank you very much. Goodness, okay. It's been a long week, that's okay. On top of this achievement, that's not even counting the entrance scholarships and other awards many of them have already received. I think that alone deserves a big round of applause, and we will mention it as we come along. I'm pleased to welcome our guests to the event tonight. To my left, representing the Board of Education, Trustee Peterson, and Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Cunnings, who bring greetings from the Abbotsford School District. Thank you for being here. We also have a full stage. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about him later. We also have a full stage of presenters here to award our students scholarships and bursaries. Most of our awards come from the Abbotsford Community Foundation, represented tonight by Director of Student Awards, Mr. John Morrow, and staff members, Ms. Melody Kwong and Ms. Tricia Taylor. As we called upon students to join us on the stage, we will introduce not just the awards, but who is here to present. Thank you to our guests for honoring and celebrating the graduates of Asia Sumas Mountain. This evening would not be possible without the dedication and attention to detail that our counselor, Mrs. Cohut, has put in. Thank you for everything you do, from counting and recounting graduation credits to supporting each and every graduate you see here today. Thank you. I would also like to thank our amazing Mrs. Gunya for entering, ordering, and checking all grad-related information, and to our, let's give her a round of applause. And to our tech crew, Scarlett, Finn, and Lisa in the back for the behind-the-scenes work. Thank you very much. Finally, I could not go without thanking my administrative partner, Mrs. Wilms. Mrs. Wilms started with our crazy little School of Arts this year up on the mountain and has been dazzled daily by our students, our staff, and our community. So thank you, Mrs. Wilms. The graduating class of 2025 is made up of 35 creatively gifted and socially conscious individuals. Together, they form a vibrant tapestry of talent, music, musicians, actors, helpers, artists, dancers, vocalists, and filmmakers, each one bringing something unique to the whole. Tonight, we come together to celebrate their achievements and to send them off with our warmest wishes for the future. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Trustee Peterson to bring greetings from the Board of Education.
Good evening, good evening. Honored guests, proud parents and guardians, friends, teachers, generous donors, and most importantly, graduates of Asia Sumas. What a great delight it is to be here this evening to participate in this event and to bring you greetings on behalf of the Abbotsford Board of Education. One of the highlights of being a school's trustee is attending these graduating ceremonies, a time when we celebrate the achievement of an outstanding class of young people. I had the pleasure of attending the Asia Exhibition of Learning in late May, and you proved that you can turn creativity, talent, and hard work into something extraordinary. Each of you has a unique story and a special set of talents that will contribute to the world in a meaningful way. The Asia spirit is well known in the school district and in the province. Share this spirit with everyone you meet. Take great pride in graduating from Asia. So go out there, create, lead, question, sing your song, paint your truth, go out and make your mark in the world, and maybe call home once in a while. And of course, take time to thank those who help you get to this important milestone: your family, your friends, your teachers. As you celebrate this milestone, and please do celebrate, remember to be smart, be safe, and be kind to yourself and to those around you. You are graduating into a world that is both inspiring and challenging. We need you to be well for this next chapter. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Now bringing greetings from the school district, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Bruce Cummings.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Ministry of Education and Childcare, as well as the senior leadership team of the school district, I'm here to offer you congratulations for your amazing achievements and your graduation this evening, and all the great things that you'll do going forward. I'd like to also take a moment to acknowledge your teachers, support staff, and family members, those who have walked beside you, encouraged you, and helped you guide you to this very special moment. Your success is shared by all who have supported you along the way. Tonight we come together to celebrate not just the end of high school, but an incredible path that has brought you here. Each of you has taken a unique journey. Each of you has earned your place on this stage this evening. Whether you've been together since kindergarten or you joined along the way, you've grown, learned, and created as a community. The relationships and memories you've built will last well beyond your time at Asia. I also had the pleasure of attending your exhibition of learning last month, and I have to say I was so impressed with everything I experienced. I have the history of being a dance dad for many years with both my daughters, and I just have to say the creativity, the insight, the passion that was displayed, both in the presentations and in the live performances I was fortunate to take in, were remarkable. It was a powerful reminder of the talent, the dedication that exists in this school community. You have excelled not only in the arts, but across all areas of the curriculum. Your achievements speak volumes about your commitment, your resilience, and your readiness for what lies ahead. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, know that we are, as a school district, immensely proud of you. We believe in your potential and can't wait to see the positive impact that you will have on this world. Congratulations.
I would like to call a former grad, Maya Bergen, to the stage, please. Maya Bergen is going to be receiving an award. This is the Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, recognizing students who have achieved the highest academic average in their grade 11 and 12 courses. This is one of the most prestigious awards that a student in a Canadian educational institution can receive. And on behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada, I am pleased to hand the academic medal to Maya Bergen. Okay, we're going to start getting into our awards. And so what I thought is we're going to kind of show you how this works, because I know a few grads are like, oh, I don't know where I'm going to go. So let's see. I'm looking out there. Yep. Declan, you are my guinea pig. So just know next year if you show up for grad, this might be you. Hey, Declan, remember how this worked last year? Okay, so I called Declan Raven up to the stage, and he makes his way up the ramp. He's going to make his way up. He's going to come in through the first curtain. Don't go through the back one. You'll get lost. He's going to come through here, and then we are going to greet him. We're all going to be clapping. We're going to be shaking. I'm all about show and tell, so there we go. All right, so now we're getting ready for our very first awards. I would like to call upon Avery Vitug, Charlene Singh, and Joelle Rempel. Please come to the stage. Trustee Stan Peterson and Assistant Superintendent Bruce Cunnings will present 3 Board of Education awards in the amount of $1,000 each. Every year, the Board of Education recognizes students at each respective secondary school. This year's recipients demonstrate all-around scholastic excellence in addition to excellence in dramatic, visual, and media arts. Congratulations to Avery Vitug, Charlene Singh, and Joelle Rempel, who will each receive an award in the amount of $1,000. I forgot to tell them they also need to go for a picture. So we are going to be showing a video now regarding the Abbotsford Community Foundation, and I'm going to invite Mrs. Coet up here to talk about the foundation.
All right. The Abbotsford Community Foundation's Students Award Program is one of the largest of its kind in the Fraser Valley, making it possible for local high school grads to pursue studies in everything from STEM fields to trades and the arts, agriculture, vocational careers, and so much more. Since 1990, the ACF has provided over $7 million in scholarships and bursaries to create these opportunities in the lives of young people in our community for today, tomorrow, and forever. Asia Sumas has been a very grateful participant of this program that supports our grads year after year. So we'll now be seeing a short video about some of the people who make these awards possible and what these awards have meant to past recipients for their post-secondary journey.
Every year, Abbotsford Community Foundation offers one of the largest student award programs in the Fraser Valley. And every award has a story.
So my dad was the inspiration for this award. He passed away a couple of years ago, and in his honor, I wanted to help along a young person that was wanting to go into teaching, which was his lifelong passion.
While she was sick, I asked her if she would like a scholarship created in her memory afterwards, and she said yes.
My wife, I guess, inspired the idea of us starting up an award, honing their skills in construction. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool because I've been doing that for the last decade.
The Jacob Wilson Memorial Award was inspired by Jacob himself.
Each one of these unique stories creates opportunity.
I was getting a little discouraged in high school and doing the program. kind of, debating, do I want to do this? There had been mention of some scholarships and awards that could be won. To be honest, I didn't even know that those were an option.
Being more of a creative mind and going into the arts, having people say, hey, like, I really think that's cool and I think you have a future in that, that's a really special thing.
Because of these stories, our donors believe in the power of investing in all forms of education.
It was actually really cool seeing all the options that kids can apply for. And of course, me being in the trades industry, it kind of just made sense for us to go down that road.
When Vicky finished high school, her parents told her not to think of university, there was no money. She thought she was too old to become a doctor, and so instead she became a nurse. This was her first university degree. She graduated, she was 43.
There's so much available in every way, shape, and form. There's help available. Money should not be the reason that you're not furthering your education.
Despite the fact that I wasn't necessarily going into sciences or that I wasn't necessarily the highest achieving student, I had good things to offer to my community. People saw that in me.
Winning the scholarship helped motivate me and kept that ball rolling. People they don't even know me, but yet they're wanting me to succeed.
It's absolutely wonderful that these people have decided to come together and give these awards to Abbotsford students who actually need the funding to help them achieve what they need to in order to make their dreams come true.
School was a struggle for Jacob, but going out and shaping his own future is what he wanted to do. And he wanted to ensure that he could do something that he was joyful about.
It's such a cool moment to get to see people recognized for what they're passionate about. So the wonderful thing about the Community Foundation is that they made the process so easy. It just made it such a seamless process for my family and I.
I think that the Abbotsford Community Foundation is an incredible reflection of what it looks like when a community comes together.
Today, if Jacob were here, he would say, Mom, I think that what you're trying to do is great, but Mom, what others are going to do is going to be greater.
We are thankful to have ACF representatives John Morrow, Freddie Latham, and Melody Kwong on our stage with us today. So students, after you receive your award, I'd like you to please exit the stage with your presenter to have your photo taken together, and then you can rejoin. At this time, I would like to call the following students to assemble on the right side of the stage. Evan Batty, Angie Fraser, Samantha Giroux, Brianna Hillier, Carly Kafka, Janaea Lamb, Joelle Rempel, Spencer Ripley, Grace Scott, Kennedy True, Jocelyn Vitug, and Avery Vitug. Evan Batty, please join John Morrow on stage. John Morrow will present the Fraser Valley Indo-Canadian Business Association Award in the amount of $1,000 to Evan Batty. The association was established in 1987 and recognizes the importance of education, and particularly post-secondary education, in allowing students to reach their full potential and abilities. This award is granted to a student who has demonstrated high academic standing, financial need, and a significant amount of volunteer time to local community organizations or cross-cultural events. Evan, congratulations on your $1,000 award. Angie Fraser, please join Tricia Taylor on stage. Tricia Taylor will present the Rotary Club of Abbotsford Sumas Triumph Over Adversity Award to Angie Fraser in the amount of $1,000. Rotary is a worldwide organization of business leaders who provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and help build goodwill. The recipient of this award is someone who has demonstrated the ability to overcome personal adversity and life challenges and has the intent to pay it forward in life. Angie, congratulations on your well-deserved $1,000. Samantha Giroux, please join Jennifer Noski on stage. Jennifer Noski will present the Mount Lehman Community Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $750 to Sam Giroux. The community of Mount Lehman has been in existence since 1874. This community takes great pride in its rich history. The recipient of this award must either currently live in Mount Lehman area, have gone to Mount Lehman Elementary, or have demonstrated involvement or long-term community service. Congratulations to Sam on your award. Brianna Hillier, please join Karen Bennett on stage. Karen Bennett is here to present the Asia Sumas Mountain Award in the amount of $500 to Brianna Hillier. Each year, this award is given to a student successfully completing grade 12 at a school in the Abbotsford district and who has attended Asia Sumas Mountain Middle and Secondary and will be continuing their post-secondary education in a program that integrates both arts and/or academics. Congratulations, Brianna. Carly Kafka, please join Jason Shale on stage. Jason Shale is here to present the Fraser Valley Stage Memorial John Arsenal Memorial Award in the amount of $1,150 to Carly Kafka. Fraser Valley Stage offers an award to an Abbotsford graduating student who has demonstrated talent, interest, and ability in at least one of the theater-related arts of acting, singing, dancing, or production skills, and who plans to continue post-secondary education in a related field. The recipient will have a good academic standing and have participated in high school or community theater in some way. This award honors John Arsenal for his contributions to Fraser Valley Stage, a cultural asset to the Abbotsford community. Carly, please remain on stage for another award. Heather Beckett is here joining Carly, and Heather's here to give her the Mary Selby Memorial Music Award in the amount of $500. Mary Selby was Mrs. Beckett's grandmother, and she was very involved in music and music education in Abbotsford. And this bursary is awarded to a student who has shown dedication and commitment to the field of music and wishes to pursue a career in music. Congratulations, Carly. But because you so clearly like stage time, please remain for one more award. Freddie Latham will now join Carly Kafka on stage. Freddie Latham will present the National High School Theater Festival Award to Carly Kafka in the amount of $500. In 1991, the Abbotsford School District drama educators hosted the National High School Drama Festival, and schools from across Canada participated in this week-long event, showcasing their love for creating powerful and moving performances. And an award has been set up for graduates who plan on entering post-secondary studies with a minor or major in theater. Congratulations to Carly. You may now exit the stage with all three of your donors. Janaea Lamb, please join Steve Cooper on stage. Steve Cooper is here to present the Abbotsford Chamber of Commerce Award in the amount of $1,000 to Janaea Lamb. The Chamber of Commerce has been serving Abbotsford since 1913. As a voice of business, the Abbotsford Chamber of Commerce seeks to represent, connect, and serve its members to build and sustain a thriving business community. The recipient of this award must be proceeding to a Canadian post-secondary institution, graduate with a grade point average of C+ or better, and be a Canadian citizen. Congratulations, Janaea. Joelle Rempel, please join Miranda Sutherland on stage. Miranda is here to present the Fraser Valley Brain Injury John Simpson Award in the amount of $500 to Joelle Rempel. The Fraser Valley Brain Injury Association is a charitable organization that has been offering support and services to people with acquired brain injuries and their families since 1997. And John Simpson has been the foremost leader in the development of services for people with acquired brain injury since 1982. He dedicated decades of voluntary service to improving the lives of thousands of Canadians affected by this invisible disability. Congratulations to Joelle, but please remain on stage for one more award. Al Pattison, please join Joelle on stage. Al Pattison is here to present the Fraser Valley Stage Memorial Award in the amount of $1,000 to Joelle Rempel. The Fraser Valley Stage offers an award to a graduating student who's demonstrated talent, interest, and ability in at least one of the theater-related arts of acting, singing, dancing, or production, and who plans to continue post-secondary education in the related field. This recipient has a good academic standing and has participated in high school or community theater. Congratulations to you, Joelle. You may now exit the stage. Spencer Ripley, please join John Morrow on stage. All right. John Morrow will present the John A. and Muriel Murphy Award to Spencer Ripley in the amount of $500. John and Muriel Murphy, longtime residents of Abbotsford, both attended local schools and graduated from Philip Sheffield High School. They had a long involvement with the Abbotsford community through business, politics, sports, and service clubs. The recipient must be pursuing post-secondary education in the field of aviation, mechanical trades, or agriculture. Way to go, Spencer, but please remain on stage. John will now give a $1,000 award to Spencer from Overlanders Manufacturing. Overlanders has been providing custom sheet metal fabrication in Abbotsford for the last 30+ years. Overlanders believes strongly in industry training and apprenticeship and is dedicated to contributing to our community. The recipient of this award is pursuing a career at post-secondary institution relating to a trades program. Congratulations to Spencer, but wait, there is one more award. John Morrow will now present the Tony Anning Memorial Award in lieu of Paul Anning for the amount of $1,000. Tony was a caring, sensitive, outgoing, try anything at least once, live life to the fullest young man who was known for his giggle and smile. But he was killed in a car accident 3 days before his 21st birthday. Tony attended Matsquay Elementary and Robert Bateman Secondary and graduated in 2003. This award was established to assist a graduating student pursuing a career in the trades. Congratulations to Spencer. You may now exit the stage. Grace Scott, please join Melody Kwong on stage. Melody is here to present the Abbotsford Principals and Vice Principals Association Award in the amount of $500 to Grace Scott. This award is given to a student who demonstrates high academic achievement, leadership in school activities, and volunteer services, both at school and in the community. Congratulations to Grace. Kennedy True, please join Deanna McIntyre. Deanna is pleased to award Kennedy True with the Abbotsford Rotary Club Award in the amount of $2,000. Rotary is a worldwide organization of business leaders who provide humanitarian service, and they encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and they build goodwill. There are more than 1.2 Rotarians in over 200 countries around the world. And our local Rotary Club of Abbotsford was formed in 1950. This award is given to a student who demonstrates high academic achievement, leadership, and that they volunteered more than 50 hours working with one or more local community organizations, but not for school credit. Congratulations, Kennedy. Jocelyn Vitug, please join Freddie Latham. Freddie Latham joins us again to present the Bertram A. Bickford Memorial Award in the amount of $1,000 to Jocelyn Vitug. A shy, quiet individual, Mr. Bickford was genuinely interested in helping others if he could, and before his death, had helped several students with their tuition fees. And he very generously left 3/4 of his estate to be used for scholarships and bursaries for the graduates for the high schools in Abbotsford. And this award is based on financial need. Congratulations to Jocelyn for your $1,000 award. Avery Vitug, please join Nick Chenery on stage. Nick is here this evening to present the Honda Way Award. He's awarding Avery with a $1,000 award. The Honda Way was established in 1986 with a passion to assure every customer receives the best experience, selection, quality, and value. And in the same way, the dealership recognizes the importance of education and post-secondary education in allowing their students to reach their full potential and abilities. This award is given to a graduating student who shows evidence of academic ability through their grades, extracurricular activities, and leadership in the school or community. Congratulations, Avery. We would like to extend our gratitude to the Abbotsford Community Foundation in making these awards possible, and a huge congratulations to all of our recipients. At this time, I would like to invite Angie Fraser back to join us on stage. Angie, you will be joining Tia Mitchell, and Tia is here to present an award on behalf of the Asia Sumas Mountain PAC. The Parent Advisory Committee is pleased to honor Angie Fraser with an award in the amount of $1,000. As a successful applicant, Angie had to submit a creative application that the PAC scored according to their rubric criteria. Congratulations, Angie, but please stay on stage for one more award. Karen Bennett will now present you with an award from the Kiwanis Club of Abbotsford 2025 Mel Osborne Youth Award to Angie Fraser in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship supports deserving students pursuing higher education and demonstrates their commitment to community responsibility, academic excellence, good character, and financial need. Congratulations, Angie, on this well-deserved award. I will have Karen stay. Angie, we'll have you exit the stage. I'll have Mrs. Bennett stay for one more award. This next award is for the Fraser Valley Realtors Charitable Foundation, and it goes to Sasha Megaskin. And this is Caroline Carson from the Fraser Valley Realtors Charitable Foundation. Sasha couldn't be with us tonight, so Karen Bennett will accept this award on Sasha's behalf. The foundation believes in the power and potential of our community's youth and is committed to ensuring that all young people have the opportunity to pursue their full potential. So they're offering a $1,000 bursary to every public secondary school and learning center in Abbotsford. Thank you. All right, next up is Careers Programs Recognition. At this time, I would like to call the following students to the stage. Madison Capello, Isaac Stalker, Spencer Ripley, Sasha Megaskin, Rylan Fitzgerald, Angie Fraser, and Jordan Gamble. You can all come up in a row. The school district careers and trades programs offer students free tuition and the opportunity to begin transitioning into the workplace while still in secondary school. Angie, come and join us on the stage, please. The school district provides this free tuition for technical and trades programs and university transition programs. These students gain early admission to post-secondary and earn dual credits towards secondary school graduation and post-secondary programs. We would like to honor Madison Capello for participating in the cybersecurity program, Isaac Stalker for cybersecurity, Spencer Ripley for electrical level 1, Sasha, who is not here with us, for training in early childhood education, Rylan Fitzgerald for the Teen Grief Peer Training Program, Angie Fraser for the Teen Grief Peer Training Program, and Jordan Gamble for Work Study Work Experience. Congratulations. You may now exit the stage. You can go right back to your seats. Thank you. We'll give them a moment to get to their seats, and then next up is the Dogwood Awards. Yeah. As they're making their way back, let's give a round of applause for everyone who's received awards so far. At this time, I would like to invite the following students to the stage to receive a District Authority Award medal and gift certificate from Mrs. Bennett. So when you hear your name, you can come and you can line up on stage just directly in front of me. Aurora Anderson, Evan Batty, Ava Bourgeois, Nicholas Breen, Lenny Cameron, Lily Enns, Angie Fraser, Cadence Harris, Brianna Hillier, Jared Hoving, Carly Kafka, Leon Klotz, Janaea Lamb, Samantha Giroux, Madeline Patch, Joelle Rempel, Grace Scott, Charlene Singh, Isaac Stalker, Kennedy True, Jocelyn Vitug, Avery Vituk, and Grady Wilson.
While you're reading that, then I can give it up.
Yeah, you can start. You might want them to go down a little bit. Maybe shuffle down. Shuffle down a little bit. It's a large group. Fantastic. The District Authority Awards, otherwise known as the Dogwood Awards, are a way to celebrate the accomplishments, skills, and expertise that our students have acquired through their life's journey up and into their grade 12 school year. The students at Asia demonstrated a diverse array of talent in their never-ending quest for artistic mastery. The students who have earned a District Authority Award have completed and presented a project that took no less than 100 hours of preparation and practice. Each project or presentation was presented to a team of school district staff. These students were successfully evaluated and will receive a voucher for $1,250 that they can put towards their tuition at any accredited Canadian post-secondary school. We are so proud to say that 66% of our graduating class has received a District Authority Award. Congratulations on a job well done. Take a bow. You may now head back to your seats.
At this time, I'm going to ask that Janaea and Grace please come back up to the stage. As tradition is with Asia Sumas, we do not have a valedictorian. Instead, we ask the students to do speeches to the various groups. And we're going to invite Janaea and Grace to come in and do their speech to the parents and families. So, a round of applause.
Okay. The sound you are hearing is not a technical problem. It is not a musical cue, and it's not a joke.
Janaea,
What?
this isn't Tick Tick Boom. That ended a month ago.
Oh, right. The sound you are hearing is Grace and Janaea about to do their speech.
That's better.
I'm Janaea.
And I'm Grace.
And today we have the honor of speaking about the people who have continuously offered us guidance, comfort, and support, our parents and guardians.
You have been there with us through it all. The first day of elementary school, and even more daunting, the first day of middle school. You encouraged us to go in, even though we were terrified. You reassured us that everything was going to be okay. So we hesitantly said goodbye and headed through the doors of Asia Sumas for our first day of grade 6.
But you weren't at Asia in grade 6.
I wasn't?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's hard to put into words all the things that you have done for us over the years because there's just so many.
Driving us around.
Helping us with our homework.
Making us food.
Comforting us when we're down.
Last-minute trips to the dollar store because we need poster board for that project that we totally forgot about that's due tomorrow.
For so many of us, we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you. These past 4 years have been, let's just say, a roller coaster. High school wasn't always easy, and there were times when you were the only thing keeping us going. Or should I say, forcing us to go, because I guess it was for our own good. I guess. And you're trying to look out for us, but oh my...
Calm down.
But in all seriousness, we are so grateful for the encouragement you gave us to keep going no matter what.
The memories we make with our families during our childhoods are such a big part of who we are. There are traditions that we have with our families that we will continue as we grow older and move out, and maybe even with families of our own someday.
We're heading into a new chapter of our lives, And once again, it's just like how it was for us at the beginning of elementary, middle, and high school. We are scared and uncertain of what lies ahead, but so are our parents. But we know this time, and like all the other times before now, you are going to be there for us every step of the way.
Even in the midst of everything going on in your own lives, you put us first. Change is scary for you too. And though you probably won't admit it, you might even miss us practicing the same song over and over again until you think your ears will burst. Or going into your room at 11 p.m. to tell you all about our day, even though when you asked us after school, all we said was, it was good.
In these past few years, and especially this year with all the grad stuff going on, a lot of us haven't taken the time to properly express how much we appreciate you for everything you've done to support us.
Yeah, grad year has been kind of crazy. All those university applications.
All those scholarship applications.
All those program applications.
All those volunteer applications.
All those job applications.
Why are there so many applications?
But you're probably starting to notice a pattern here. And I'm not talking about the application one. Yet again, you have been by our side, helping us navigate the paperwork, cover letters, and course planning.
So, on behalf of all the grads, we want to thank our parents for guiding us through these most important and formational years of our lives.
None of this would have been possible without you. Soon enough, we'll be headed out into the adult world, having to make big life decisions of our own. But we'll take comfort in knowing that you'll still be there, even if we're not living under the same roof.
There are so many sacrifices you've made, giving up your time and energy. You have always been there for us no matter how tired or stressed you may have felt at the time. We are here today not just because of our own efforts, but also because of your help and unwavering love.
Your love and support have allowed us to grow, to learn, and to work towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. We've been through challenges, and you were there, encouraging us to go on. We've had successes, and you were there cheering us on. There have been so many ups and downs throughout the years, but we've never had to go through it alone. You've always been there.
As we move forward in our lives, we hope to continue to make you proud.
And to show the same kindness to the people around us as you've shown to us.
We appreciate you more than you know.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Janae and Grace. That was lovely. Can we welcome Kennedy and Sam to the stage, please? Kennedy and Sam will be doing their speech to the staff members of Asia Sumas.
Well, 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 looky, looky at the time. In preparation for this speech, we looked through many quotes from each of our teachers, and it reminded us how much we truly love our staff here at Asia. They're all such art school kids.
All jokes aside, our teachers have had remarkable impacts on every single student sitting in these rows. From the office to the classrooms, our staff members have helped us every step of the way. Whether you're signing in late and hoping Miss Gunya is in a good mood, or asking Mrs. Beckett for the most obscure object you could possibly think of, our support system here at Asia is spectacular.
To each and every one of you, thank you. Mrs. Majewski is one of 3 teachers here who work with both middle and high school daily, which in my opinion shows just how much passion she has for dance. Since she works with both middle and high school, I personally have had the pleasure of being in her classroom, or I guess I should say studio, for my whole time here at Asia. She has taught me to engage my core and to be confident in myself, and that it's okay to make mistakes. She is honest with her students, and it's evident that she cares for us, not just as dancers, but as individuals. And you best believe that if you show up in jeans one way or another, there will be a solution to that problem. Sometimes being a teacher at an integrated art school means that you may make your students do some unusual things, like making them present a dance about the digestive system to integrate what you're learning about in science class. She would definitely get you thinking outside of the box and get you out of your comfort zone.
Going from middle school to high school can be really scary, but Mrs. Hotel bridges the two worlds seamlessly. She works her hardest to reach every student and prepare them for the coming years while maintaining her passion for teaching science, math, gym, and dance. She's the teacher you go to when you need to rant and get it all out of your system, when you need a solution, when you need an idea and just one's not coming, when you're lost in class and you really just need a few minutes to breathe. She really cares for her students from the moment she meets them and for years after, stopping you to chat in the hallway and catch up. Mrs. Hotel is a fantastic role model for our students, and we are so proud that she calls Asia her home.
Mr. DeCroon is so passionate about what he does, it's so obvious, literally anyone can see it. He goes on and on, and on, and on, all the time, but it's because he just has so many thoughts and so much input that he just needs to share. He can make you feel like the biggest poet in the world where you're analyzing poetry, or even the little comments he puts in a literary analysis saying, "That's so deep and beautiful," even if you're just adding words to meet the word count. He can make you feel like an architect in theater production while making props, unless you cut a piece of wood slightly off, or choose the wrong shade of green. But it's all because he wants what you're creating to be perfect. And I know we shouldn't use the word perfect, but with DeCroon's help it will be. He's definitely a bit strange. He might ask you to describe your weekend in a 3-word sentence, teach you how to properly play poker in Greece, do a couple of crow noises, tell you all about his post-midlife crisis caused by Tick Tick Boom, bark at you, or tell you all about his new musical, Leaving Abbotsford, in the back of the bus on the way to prom. He is definitely a teacher you'll never forget, and who knows, you might end up missing his not-so-little rants one day.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Miss Thompson.
Is she?
She is here today.
Wait.
Miss Thompson! I have never met anyone more passionate than Miss Thompson, and I'm not talking about just math. Miss Thompson is the most energetic and involved person I know, busying herself with Key Club, teaching, tutoring, planning a wedding, and now a baby. She has the ability to make every student feel confident and inspired no matter the mark they just got on their math test, and she makes making mindless posters fun. She has always been so welcoming and supportive to everyone, and we miss her so much every day. Despite being a fairly small person, she has big shoes, but we think Mr. Harreville filled them pretty well. He truly connects with his students and helps them succeed any way he can. Mr. Harreville is a great addition to Asia, and we're so glad we can be along in his teaching journey.
We all had to learn basic adult life skills one way or another, and for most of us, that was during Mr. Huntley's Grade 10 Careers class. Teaching a bunch of high schoolers life skills like paying taxes and how to create a resume is not an easy job, but we have learned lots of life skills that will stay with us for years to come. Mr. Huntley has made sure that events around the school are captured in pictures and presented in our yearbooks. They have made it clear to all their students that their classroom is a safe place, and if we ever need anything, we can go to them. They do not only provide us with granola bars, a comfy pink couch, and leftover Chromebooks with lots of missing keys, but they have also provided us with care and support.
Mrs. Broadland has been a prominent figure in most of our high school lives. At some point, each of us had to finish a test in the LSS room, needed a Chromebook, needed something printed, or needed to sit with a dog for a few minutes. Each and every one of these times, the answer has been yes, of course. She knows when it's time to sit and work and when it's time for a little break. She treats her students as equals and has always believed in us. When it comes to students that struggle a little more in school, she speaks a different language, connecting with them on ways that nobody can understand. She's always ready to help and ready to make you your best individual self.
I cannot think about a time where I've asked Mrs. Beckett if she has something in her room, and she said, "No, I don't think I have that." Except for literally yesterday when we asked her for a wish list hat, and she didn't, but that's okay. Mrs. Beckett works so hard to help each and every student here, and she will always push you to try because she truly wants you to be passionate about what you do, and she wants to watch you succeed in everything that you can put your mind to. I remember during my dogwood presentation, she was smiling the whole time, no matter if I was showing ups or downs. I felt so encouraged and supported because she just looked so happy to watch me accomplish such a big project, and that's how I feel pretty much anytime I have an interaction with Mrs. Beckett. She is so sweet and caring, and she always lets me take a laptop or two when there's no more left in Mrs. Horn's portable, even though she said no to the middle schooler who asked right before me.
I'm sure that when each of us walked into our first Waddell class, we pooped our pants a little out of fear. We had all heard the stories of Miss Waddell and how she does not accept late assignments and gives lots of homework. But the second she started talking, all of our worries washed away. You will guaranteed never meet someone as interested in learning as Miss Waddell. She teaches biology, chemistry, physics, 3D art, 2D art, and specialized sciences. Somehow, in all of that, she finds time to travel and fulfill her interests and train a new puppy. And she marks our tests quickly. Some things to describe Miss Waddell would be a jack of all trades, a miracle worker, an evil dictator. I'm mostly kidding. Miss Waddell will explain a concept to you over and over again without making you feel like an idiot. I know from experience. Me, and I'm sure many other grads continuing into post-secondary for sciences, owe a lot of that to Miss Waddell. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts and bank accounts. And just to clarify, we're not laughing with you, we're laughing at you.
Poor Mr. Emery, a gym teacher in a school filled with art kids. I don't think there's another gym teacher out there who will let their gym be taken over for days at a time. He's always so dedicated. He has taught us a variety of skills, like the different types of serves you can use in badminton to making sure we all know how to properly take care of ourselves. I'm sure teaching all of us sports and making us do physical activity wasn't easy for him, but he makes it look easy and he even makes it fun. He's there so we don't get hurt, but if we do, he's there within seconds to fix you up. Even if gym wasn't your thing, he made sure that you got the support you needed.
While I haven't had the pleasure of being in one of her classes, every interaction I have had with Miss Park has been nothing short of enjoyable. She is quite possibly the sweetest person you'll meet, and it is apparent that she cares deeply for her students. She makes her classroom so warm and inviting that you almost forget the air is filled with band room sweat and spit. Not only has she been a phenomenal lead to the music program, but she makes every single one of her classes lively and exciting, and the squeaks and squawks of middle school band unnoticeable.
Mrs. Horner is always putting her students first, and it's clear just how much she cares for each and every one of us. She is welcoming, kind, understanding, and easily one of the most patient people I know. No matter how many times I've asked her how to do a ladder stitch in textiles, and I've asked her so many times. It's clear that we can always go to her if we ever need anything. She is always keeping her students engaged, like in Socials 10, we watched Anastasia and did the Rasputin Just Dance while learning about the Russian Revolution, or in Law 12 when she tricks the class to get just one extra mark for asking questions about our policy paper. Mrs. Horner radiates the positivity, passion, and encouragement that we all miss so much.
When writing this part, I genuinely had no idea what to say. Mrs. Manick has not only been my school mom, but my best friend, role model, and biggest supporter. The only reason I'm telling you all of this is because she's that to every student who walks into her classroom. She makes learning about seemingly insignificant history exciting and gets her students engaged in their learning. From acting out Romeo and Juliet in English to drawing comics about the French Revolution, she's always finding new ways to encourage her work kids. Her door is always open if you need some tea, chocolate, a pillow, a good cry, or anything else she could possibly do to help. She always has her work kids' best interests in mind, even going so far as to buy me a pillow to sit with while I hunch over my online classes in the hallway. The fact that she cares so much for her students that she hasn't taught since 9th grade, or maybe even ever, shows her devotion for education and passion for impacting our lives. And I know for a good chunk of us, not seeing her face every day will be quite the adjustment.
Sandy is more than just a substitute at this point. She is so fun, and even if we allegedly don't do much work while she's there, she still makes sure that we're on top of our schoolwork. I know that when I walk into class and see Sandy sitting at the teacher's desk, I start to feel pretty excited. And not because I know that we're probably going to play Just Dance or play a chess match, but because she is so welcoming and caring. So thank you, Sandy, for making class time a little bit more fun.
Our beloved school could not function without the lovely Mrs. Kohut. She has had a significant impact on us from grade 6 when we were overwhelmed and adjusting a new school, to 12th grade when we were applying for scholarships and overwhelmed with university applications on top of finishing high school. I know I for sure would not have stayed afloat without Mrs. Kohut. She is the epitome of calm, cool, and collected. I'm sure all of us grads agree that without Mrs. Kohut, we would be lost in scholarships, missing deadlines, and trying to pull together a dogwood the week before the presentation. She has always been an advocate for her students, putting their needs first and foremost, and for that we thank you.
To be honest, last year when I found out that Mrs. Dallas was leaving, I was sad that I wasn't able to have her for my grad year. I'm sure most of the grads felt the same way. When I first met Mrs. Williams at Senior Sunrise, she looked so happy to be there, even though it was 5:30 in the morning, and she was already asking us so many questions and seemed truly interested in all of us and what our school has to offer. From that day, I knew that things would be okay with a new vice principal. Mrs. Williams has not only kept the role of taking pictures around the school and putting them on the TVs, but I believe that she's also taking the time to learn about the school, staff, and students here at Asia. She cares about what we have to offer, as we are just a little art school hidden behind the trees to most people. We will miss her, and I'm sure all the students are excited to have her as their vice principal for years to come.
If Asia Sumas was a boat, Mrs. Gunya would not only be the anchor holding us steady, but the bolts holding the boat together, and the wind keeping the currents moving. Without her, we'd probably be stranded in the middle of the ocean, causing ruckus in the cafeteria, and living lives with no late slips. No one would get their MyEd password reset, their field trip forms processed, or their butts whooped for hiding in the bathroom during lunch. Mrs. Gunya is one of the most important staff members here at Asia, and I'm proud to call her my homegirl Maureen. In between holding the school together, yelling at middle schoolers, and giving out locker combinations for the 5th time, she always has time to chat and gab while I'm supposed to be in English. I have heard and seen staff, students, and parents quiver in fear of the scary Miss Gunya who lives in the office and marks you late. But to those people, I say you just got to get to know the real MVP of Asia.
Without Mrs. Bennett, our school would literally fall apart. She will always stand up for Asia and make it known what we have to offer. I remember when I was in grade 2, she helped my class make these little wind chimes for an art show at Asia North Poplar, and now here she is helping us graduate. She has been with some of us for so long, and it's going to be a hard goodbye. Mrs. Bennett is very sweet, and even if she looks a little intimidating sometimes, she is always there to help. She has definitely made our grad year one to remember, from planning smoothie days to planning a whole trip to Vancouver and making sure prom ran smoothly. She is truly our rock here at Asia, and I know that she'll be missed.
While we can't name every single person that has been a part of our high school journey, we are still eternally grateful to our custodial staff, Chef Cheryl, EAs, Indigenous support staff, peer tutors who, on top of their regular school load, took on a big role in our classrooms, and tech, including Aaron.
Our staff here at Asia has shaped and molded who we are as people and the impact they have made on our lives since we started here as little 9th graders, scared to walk into classrooms, to almost adult 12th graders now walking into the real world without backpack or lunchbox is incomparable to anything you see in the movies. I know that for sure our hearts have an Asia-shaped place in them for our staff.
Hey, Kennedy, what did one grad say to the other?
I'm so stressed I'm going to rip my hair out.
No.
I want to curl up into a ball and cry.
No.
English is skippable.
No? I'm going to miss this place.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kennedy and Sam. That was fantastic. All right, we have our speech to grads with Mr. Batty. Come on up.
We're here. This is it. The end. Convocation, a day many of us never thought would arrive. 13 long and arduous years spent in school have amounted to this moment here today. And in the process, we've all nearly worked ourselves to death. Every test, project, concert, and show has contributed to this day. The brutal thing is, it's not even over yet. There's still 6 days left, and some of you still even have finals to write next week, as well as final projects to finish, me included. What we do here at school is relentless. It just never stops, but it's about to, for real. No 2-month break and then back to the band room, or the dance studio, or the art room, or our oddly placed stage. It's over. Okay, look at it this way. We're each on our own cliff, right? And you're looking over the edge of this gargantuan gorge thinking, do I jump? And you've known for a while that you have to jump. And before you get a chance to really think about it, you've got a high school diploma in your hand and you're free falling. And I know, what a downer thing to say, but it's the reality of the situation. We'll never be back at Asia as we are now. And that's a really sad thing to think about. We've all had moments where we've hated school. But putting those moments behind us, think about everything we've done here. Many of us have made connections that'll last a lifetime at this school. Many of us became who we are today because of our experience in school, and that journey ends today. Okay, enough of that. This is a celebration after all, and let's look at what we've accomplished. There are around 190 school days a year. On average, a school day is, give or take, 6.5 hours. Over the last 1 3/10 of a decade, assuming you haven't missed too much school, that's around 16,000 hours just inside of a school. And fun fact, there are like 8 of us who have spent all those 16,000 hours together. That estimate isn't counting late nights spent studying, weekends filled with practicing, or even the amount of time we've probably wasted stressed out of our minds about our dogwoods. Each one of us woke up dreary and missing our beds each day for 2,740 days and were dragged to school, of our own volition or not. And there's no metric for this next accomplishment. It's just something I've observed over my time here with all of you. I have never seen a more tenacious group of people. I've seen the things everyone has done, through dogwoods and capstones, through classes, through the arts. Each of you cares so much for the things you do, and it shines through each of you. I am surrounded by talented musicians, gifted artists, amazing dancers, fantastic actors, and so much more than that. This class is truly special and is filled to the brim with remarkable people, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I could not be happier to be graduating with all of you. This is the end of a journey, and a crazy long one at that. But you did it once, so you can do it again. And think about it. You started from scratch last time. When you had your first day of kindergarten, you were 4 years old. At least for whatever is next, you'll be 17 and no trig, just in case. What I'm trying to say is that no one really knows what comes next. But that's okay. You live and you learn, which is pretty much all we've done for the last 13 years. Also, pretty important thing at a graduation, I haven't really given any quotes. And it really wouldn't be a graduation without some cliche quotes. So here are some rapid fire style. Don't stop believing. Dance like no one is watching. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Thank you, Mr. DeCroon, for that one. Live, laugh, love. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, and don't suck. There. Just a personal selection, not too many, just some short and sweet ones. Okay, the last thing I'll say is that each of us was provided, Each of us was provided with a voice at this school. And the earth is just a rock without these voices of art. Thank you. Which way do I go? Sorry? Oh, this way? Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Evan. All right, as a special event, you don't have programs, but we have a special guest who's going to do a response to the grads. Mr. DeCroon would like to talk to you.
I wrote a poem for you guys. I don't know if you guys want to hear it. It's kind of long. I've only done this. This is only the second time I've ever done this. But Mrs. Bennett invited me up here to do the, you guys are going to get a diploma after this, right? We haven't done that yet, right? Nope. Like the actual whole point of this event? Yeah. So I thought, you guys kind of earned, I think you guys have earned a poem. I titled it Mr. DeCroon's Life Without the Grads of 2025. But it's a terrible title. It's like sucks. It can't be more than 3 words, so it's terrible. I'm retitling it right now. I'm going to call it Without You. That's all it's called. Without You. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Without you, I'll be a train without a station. I'll be like Genesis without creation, or Newton without the law of gravitation, or sunshine without ultraviolet radiation, or Spencer without an electrician's vocation, or Jocelyn, our ASM, without her stellar organization, or that ever so graceful ninja-like platform rotation, or a classroom without quality education. Just pop into my portal if you want to see that. Without you, I'll be a horse without his stable. I'll be high speed without fiber optic cable, or a leg without a table. I know that's backwards, but I wasn't able to make it rhyme the other way around. You all were the wind and I was the sail, and my life billowed out when exposed to your gale. We were meant to be together, each block A, like Romeo and Juliet, and that Shakespearean tale, bound together as one like hay in a bale, or, like milk in a pail. I grew up on a dairy farm, okay? All right. Without you, I'm a front without a back. I'm potatoes without a sack, or an inquisition without a rack, a smoke without a stack, a butt without a... Oh, okay, hang on. We'll scratch that. Oh, but not literary. Oh, not literary. Okay. A side of fries without a Big Mac, or a love poem received, but you find out they're from Chilliwack. Apologies for those from Chilliwack. I take that back. Without you, I'll be a spring missing its coil, a garden without soil, a tin without the foil, a motor out of oil, a lance where there's no boil. Well, that's kind of disturbing. Okay. You all were roses in my garden. Yes, roses are cliche, please, I beg your pardon. But this school was your prison, and Mrs. Bennett was the warden. And you couldn't always check your current letter grade on my ed because the program sucks and teachers don't update it and the freaking passwords never work. All right. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm not sure where that whole letter grade thing just went, but just reconsider the roses without scent. That's me without you, the extent. It's like going camping without a tent, or like Evan, but he's no longer your president, or a literary analysis essay without any clear point or argument. Without you, I'm a coast without docks, a clock store without, clocks, or Emery's gym class without jocks, hen house without a fox, a chicken without pox, a Ryan 7 without rocks, but you're still too young, kids, or feet without socks, or maybe Pandora without her box. Okay, but hang on, actually, that would actually be a good thing. Hang on. So, the Pandora's box illusion I should delete, and illusions is another literary term I worked in sweet, but I'll admit the aforementioned fox is a cheat, and I don't really like rye neat, and I also hate cold feet. You see, my rhymes and I are incomplete without you. Without you, I'm like Hong Kong without China, like North without South Carolina, like Saskatchewan without Regina. I'm like Einstein without his genius, or a knife without its keenness, the solar system without Venus. Without you, I'm like Kennedy without Renaults and interior design, like Jordan riding a bike straight as an arrow down the line, or punctual Madison, no longer first in class every time. And yes, line and time isn't pure, it's called a slant rhyme. Or Isaac without those chords on acoustic guitar, keep on composing, shoot for the stars. Or Sasha, who no longer works at Cineplex, or a bank that will no longer cash checks. Lily Butler, but she never crashed into a rock wall. And while you might think that's good, it's actually not at all. For if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have had time to chat, and I wouldn't trade that time away for some fall. Without you, I'm Eve without the tempting fruit tree, or the sun without vitamin D, or Grady, who no longer loves history, or a role play club, but the party lost the dungeon key, or Brooklyn, who actually loves to speak publicly. Or Rylan, no longer friendly, who never worked at Old Navy. Angie, without pursuing an environmental science degree. Or Madeline, without all those horse stories, you see. Or her mythical beasts and their strange ecology. Or Aurora, with those long negotiations with Nikki and Ricky. Sorry, it's a role play club reference, you see. Yes. Without you, I'll be a full dumpster without disposal. I'll be Ava and Courtney without their zany promposal. Or Shea laying down a bass line without heart, or Sam, but she actually integrates art. I'll be like Avery without rocking that sax, or Brianna without that barbarian's axe. This is long because there's so many of you. I'm getting through. Without you, I'll be but a hole without the rest of the donut. I'm having an existential crisis. Where is Mrs. Cohut? Right there. You'll help me later. I'll be like Elizabeth without her lyrical Spanish, or Meshack, but his Michael Jackson moves vanish. Callie without that wicked plaster mask, or Jared, but he follows through on every homework task. That's a sign. I'm sorry, Jared. I couldn't resist. I'll never bark at you again, I promise. All right. Without you, I'll be like Lily Ends without that epic blue hair. I had to change my poem and all those philosophical questions you asked me in Vancouver that made me more self-aware. Without you, I'll be a farmer who reaps but doesn't know how to sow. I'll be the heart of Africa without the Congo, or vocal jazz without Mr. Luongo. But we love you, Mrs. Park. You just didn't rhyme. Or Charlene, it was never in my English 12 front row. Or Leon without his prehistoric story of Bazooka Joe. Lenny, who really wanted to throw just one more rotten tomato at that poor little halfling. It's a role play club reference. You had to be there, you know. Yes. You all truly were the words of my sentence. Or better, you were the verbs of my sentence. Or perhaps you were the early parole of my sentence. Without you, I'll be an egg missing its shell, a wish missing its well, a poker face without a tell, a wizard who forgets their spell, or a cadence who remembers how to spell every single word in the English language. Wouldn't that be swell? Cadence, you and me both, girl. You keep writing. You keep writing. Amazing stories. Or animal mating calls without Waddell. A serious social justice issue, but where the hell is Joelle? Oh, sorry. I was told I could use that word because it's a poem and it rhymes, so it's okay. Yes. Or a school where students ignore the bloody bell. That's that one, yeah. Or a fart without the, oh, that's disgusting. Listen, I was parched soil and I was blessed by your rain. You all were like, I don't know, Novocaine, and I was toothache pain. Without you, I'll be like Nick without Cliff, the half-orc, or Carly without dreams of Broadway and New York. You see, I just won't be right, I'll only be wrong. I'll be a Broadway musical without that final song. I'll be like Grace without the sunshine she brings along, wherever she goes each day, all day long. Or Janaea playing that final tick-tick-boom song. Oh my, of course it's why. But we're missing little John. That's okay, though. He's actually in my living room. He's a piano, too, just if you're wondering what's going on. So what I'm trying to say is, without you all, I'll be a story without the end. Or I'll be the end without the thou, or maybe thou without the T, and like that would just spell he. Or, you know, like a tea without the bag, or a bag without groceries. And again, nothing goes as groceries, you guys. I tried Rhyme Zone. It's, yeah. So here I am, rhymeless. Without you all, I'll be but a cliche in life's poem. I'll be a poem without that special moment. But with you all, these metaphors were born. In waves where hearts are tossed and torn by reef and surf and current strong that tug and pull our lives along. And in some half-submerged old chamber, one day we'll rediscover and remember this trove of treasures heretofore, memories now, forevermore.
I thought he took the book. Don't take the book. Thank you, Mr. DeCroo. That was very special. You know that, right? Very special. Okay, it is time. Check. Yep, this is it. Presentation of the class of 2025. All right, grads, we're going to get you to start lining up. So if you can, the front row, if you could stand. You can leave everything behind, all of your accoutrements. Make sure your tassels are on the right-hand side. Put your right hands up. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Sorry, it's my left hand, right hand up. Make sure your tassel's there. And Aurora, if you could make your way through. And I'm going to welcome back to the microphone, although I'm not quite sure that's a good idea. Mr. DeCroon, would you like to come up and do the honors? This is prepared, yes. You've got yours, right?
I do, yes.
Okay, and if I can ask you.
You tell me when to go. Just tell me when to go.
I was gonna tell them.
Yeah.
Okay, so how this is going to work, grads, is we're going to call your name. You're going to come up to me, and I will be shaking your hand, and then we'll move along the way, and then outside to get your picture taken with a photographer. Here we go.
I'm good. Aurora Anderson. Aurora is looking forward to attending post-secondary to pursue studies in biology and genetics. Aurora would like the school to know that they will be back, especially on Fridays for Role Play Club. Aurora would like to thank all teachers for their support, with a special shout out to Lainey Champagny for being their rock and guide over the last few years. We wish you all the best, Aurora. Congratulations. Evan Batty. Evan will be attending the University of the Fraser Valley this September to study physics. His passion for music will always guide him to continue to make and play. Evan would like to say thank you to his super wise grandparents, every one of them, and thank you to his wonderful mom and dad. Congratulations, Evan. Yeah, but they're clapping still. Ava Bourgeois. After high school, Ava is going to be attending the University of the Fraser Valley to work on her Bachelor of Arts degree, majoring in psychology. Ava will also be continuing with her nail technology, a creative passion that has brought joy to herself as well as her many customers. Ava's quote, "All it takes is faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust." We are so proud of you, Ava. Congratulations on graduation. Nicholas Breen. Nick is planning a big move to study biology at the University of Saskatchewan, an award-winning medical school. This is perfect for Nick's dream of becoming a general practitioner. Nick shares Plankton's quote, "Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you in therapy." Congratulations, Nick. That was a SpongeBob reference, just in case, yes. Lily Butler. Lily is currently sending out her resumes to secure a job so she can take a gap year and figure out next steps. Lily would like to say thank you to the dazzling woman from whom she received her life's blood, Mom. You are her guidepost for everything. And in the wise words of Ethel Cain, if it's meant to be, then it will be. I forgive it all as it comes back to me. We wish you all the best in your future, Lily. Congratulations. Lenny Cameron. Lenny is going to take a gap year after high school to finish off her pre-calc 11 and 12 before enrolling in the University of the Fraser Valley for business administration. Lenny's quote is perfect. "Life is a wild ride, so why not live it to the fullest?" We could not agree more. Congratulations, Lenny, on your high school graduation. Brooklyn Capello. Brooklyn will be attending the University of the Fraser Valley, where she will be taking the medical office assistant course. Her plans are to eventually continue in the medical field by taking the lab assistant diploma. When asked for a quote, Brooklyn commented, I can't believe they let me graduate. We did, Brooklyn, and we could not be prouder. Congratulations. Madison Capello. Madison is heading off to Kwantlen Polytechnic University, where she will continue her studies in computer science. Madison's quote, I forgot what I was going to say for this quote. All the best, Madison. Your future is very bright, even if it is coming from a computer screen. Congratulations. Lily Enns. Lily will be taking a gap year to work, and then her plans are to head to the University of British Columbia to study library science and archival studies. Did you know that Lily loves to watch movies and play with her toys? Oh, and she would like to say a special I love you to her mom and dad. Bravo, Lily. You are well on your way. Congrats. Rylan Fitzgerald. Rylan has plans to complete her bachelor's degree in social work by starting at the University of the Fraser Valley in September. She will then transfer to UBC to complete her master's. Rylan would like to thank her mom, sisters, and brothers for supporting her unconditionally. We are all very proud of you, Rylan. Congratulations on your graduation. Angie Fraser. Angie is going to be starting at the University of the Fraser Valley this fall, pursuing her Bachelor of Science degree in biology before transferring to Simon Fraser University to complete a master's degree in environmental toxicology. Angie has already received a $500 award from Abbotsford Hospice for her community involvement in the Grief Support Society and a $500 award from BC Hydro for volunteering and community work. Angie would like to thank all the teachers and family who have helped her so far through school. Without them, Angie feels this would not be possible. Congratulations, Angie. Jordan Gamble. Jordan is off to the Careers Access Program with the district next year to pursue future work opportunities. Jordan would like to say a special thank you to Mrs. Dallaire for all her support over the years. He is going to miss you. This quote sums up Jordan to a T. Believe in yourself and all that you're capable of. The journey begins with one step. Jordan, we are proud of you and your accomplishments. Congratulations on graduating from Asia. Sam Giroux. Sam is traveling across the Salish Sea to study at the University of Victoria for her Bachelor of Science degree with a focus on biochemistry. Not included in our awards tonight is the Nicholas Holmberg Scholarship Sam received from the Abbotsford Grief and Hospice Society. Sam would like to thank Mrs. Manick for being the sole reason she survived grad year and the years prior, and for being a significant influence on the person she is today. Congratulations, Sam. Mishak Hapke. Mishak will be attending the University of the Fraser Valley starting in September. He would like to send a very special thanks to the many people in his life that have supported him over the years, including Mom, Dad, Altia, Oma, Opa, Grandpa, and Grandma. All the best to you, Mishak, on your future adventures. Congratulations on graduation. Cadence Harris. Cadence will be heading to the University of the Fraser Valley to pursue her dream of working with animals. She would like you to know that if you are looking for her, she will most likely be lost in the current book she is reading. Congratulations, Cadence, on your graduation from secondary school. We are so proud of you. Brianna Hillier. Brianna has plans to study animal sciences and zoology as she works towards her Bachelor of Science degree at the University of British Columbia. Brianna would like to thank her parents and her older sister for the support throughout her life, as well as her friends who have been there for her during her high school journey. To the staff of Asia Sumas, she would like to thank each and every one of them for making these past 7 years incredible. With a special thank you to Mr. DeCroon. She will miss the D&D sessions. As will I, Brianna. We did save the village from the corrupt mayor, but we never did rescue that dwarven miner. Oh well, this is what happens. Congratulations, Brianna. Jared Hoving. Jared is very happy to win the award for graduating from a BC high school. Congratulations, I guess. Jared has chosen a quote that he believes is from George Orwell. I love my friends and riding my bike. I don't know if that sounds very Orwellian, Jared, but all the best in your future endeavors and congratulations on graduating from Asia Sumas. Carly Kafka. Carly will be boarding a plane to New York City to pursue an integrated Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in musical theater at the American Musical and Drama Academy. Not included in the awards this evening, Carly has secured the following: $500 from Starfrest for the Future Drama Educator Award, $2,500 from Vancouver Film School, $20,000 US from the New York Film Academy, $56,000 US from Marymount Manhattan, and finally, a $64,000 US scholarship from AMDA. Whew. Carly would like to thank their friends and parents for their endless support. Carly would also like to thank the teachers for putting up with their nonsense over the last 4 years, and to their mentors for molding them into the performer they are today. Carly's quote is from Jim Henson: "The only way the magic works is hard work, but hard work can be fun." Congratulations. Leon Klotz. Leon has indicated that he is planning on becoming or directing a giant robot in the future. This plan is admittedly a little foggy. His quote for everyone: "Let's get chubby." I don't really approve of that, but what? Leon, you have been a wonderful, quirky fixture at our school, and we will miss you and your shenanigans. All the best on your next journey. Congratulations on graduation. Callie Kostianos. Callie is going to continue their pursuit of a career in the 3D visual art field. They would like to say, "You are all just hating on my steez. I'm not listening to haters." Congratulations, Callie, on your successful graduation from Asia Sumas. We are all very proud of you and wish you well in the future, wherever it takes you. Janaea Lamb. Janaea will be starting her next journey at the University of the Fraser Valley to study science as a pre-med before transferring to the University of British Columbia with the goal of becoming a surgeon. Janaea wants to first thank her parents for their constant support and to thank her friends for sticking with her throughout high school and for making the years at Asia so enjoyable. Congratulations, Janaea. Courtney LaRoche. Courtney is looking forward to taking a gap year before pursuing further education to become either a dance or English teacher, or she might just do both. Courtney's quote comes from that lovable bear, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you for putting into words how so many of your classmates feel, and teachers, I might add. Leave it to the Pooh Bear to hit us in the fields, right? All the best, Courtney, on your future journey. Congrats. Sasha McGiskin. Unfortunately, Sasha could not be with us tonight, but Sasha will be working towards joining the University of the Fraser Valley in 2026, where they will complete a Bachelor of Business degree in accounting. Sasha would like to thank all the people that were there to support them during high school. A special thank you to Craig, Jessica, Mrs. Lamson, Mr. Julian, and Aaron. Congratulations, Sasha. Madeline Patch. Madeline's dream career is to become a horror monster concept artist while pursuing a career as a tattoo artist. She would like everyone to know that although she is gone for now, she always comes back. All the best, Madeline, on your upcoming adventures. You have a bright future ahead of you. Congratulations. Joelle Rempel. Joelle has been accepted to attend Vancouver Film School, but is also considering other opportunities, including New York's American Musical and Drama Academy, where she will study to become an actor and filmmaker. Joelle has also received a $10,000 award from the Story Institute. On her way out the door of Asia, Sumas, she can shout, "Ding gong," as a final parting phrase. Congratulations, Joelle, on your future. Spencer Ripley. Spencer finished his district electrical careers program and has plans to get his red seal and do some traveling. Most of all, Spencer is looking forward to seeing where his life takes him next. Spencer would like to thank his grandparents and friends for helping him to where he is today. Congratulations, Spencer. We are very proud of your accomplishments. Elizabeth Sanchez Novo. Elizabeth has indicated that her plans are to continue with post-secondary education with the goal of earning a degree in psychology. She is grateful to those who stood by her during this time as she closes one chapter of her life and begins another. All the best, Elizabeth, on your journey. You have been a wonderful addition to Asia Sumas. Congratulations. Grace Scott. Grace will start at the University of the Fraser Valley this fall to complete her prerequisite work before attending UBC for her bachelor's degree in midwifery. Grace would like to thank her parents for supporting her in everything she does, her siblings for keeping life fun, Mrs. Horner for being there whenever she needed anything at all, and her wonderful friends who have stuck by her side through high school, always lifting her up when she was down. Some advice for those entering high school? Find your support system, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and enjoy the ride. To her fellow grads, in the words of Natasha Bedingfield, today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Congratulations, Grace. You told me to. Charlene Singh. Charlene will be attending the University of the Fraser Valley to work on a Bachelor of Kinesiology degree while continuing to teach martial arts. Her goal is to finish her master's degree in physical therapy at the University of British Columbia. Charlene would like to thank her mom, sister, and the Durkees for always being there for her. Charlene's quote is from the band One Direction. Ooh, we had some good times, didn't we? Yes, Charlene, we did. Congratulations. Isaac Stalker. After graduation, Isaac will be attending the Stalo Aboriginal Skills and Employment Training Center for the Carpentry Trades program. He would like everyone to know that if you are looking for him, he can be found frolicking in a big field. All the best, Isaac, on your next journey. Congratulations. Kennedy True. Kennedy will be enrolled full-time, Level 1 Interior Designer Fundamentals program at the British Columbia Institute of Technology this fall. Kennedy has already received a $1,000 scholarship from Otter Co-op to help assist with post-secondary. Her quote is, "You can't say I'm a perfect 10, but I'm the girl I've always been." Congratulations, Kennedy, on your successful graduation. Avery Vitug. Avery is off to the University of the Fraser Valley, where she will be taking the first-year engineering transfer program. She would like to thank all her friends, staff, and parents for supporting her and encouraging her to take opportunities throughout her time at Asia Sumas. She would also like to say thank you to her twin for persuading her to swap places with her on April Fool's Day. You made me appreciate the hard work that dancers at Asia must do. It was scary, but a lot of fun, especially since we managed to fool all the staff. And this is true, we had no clue all day. Congratulations, Avery, on your graduation. Jocelyn Vitug. Jocelyn has plans to attend Simon Fraser University, where she will be working on her Bachelor of Science degree in Interactive Arts Technology. This will hopefully allow her to find a career in product design. Jocelyn would like to thank her friends, family, and anyone else who has been alongside her throughout her journey. A side thank you to the teachers who, on the rare occasion, allowed her friend group to hide in the grad nook during lunch breaks. Also, a big thanks for allowing us space to let our creativity run. Finally, she will turn the walrus head around, so she is so grateful for it, and it will forever be so without the O. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Shea Ray Wagoner. Shea is off to the University of the Fraser Valley to pursue her Bachelor of Science degree in biology so she can work with animals in the future. Shea would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers who have brought her this far. All the best, Shea, on your bright future. Congratulations. And Grady Wilson. Grady has big plans to continue with post-secondary education in pursuit of becoming a professor of history. His quote is, "When you stand before God, you cannot say that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice." We wish you all the best on your next journey and a big congratulations on graduating from Asia Sumas. You have a wonderful future ahead of you.
Okay, we're just going to take a couple of minutes to get our grads back into the auditorium. Can we have one more big round of applause for these amazing grads? There he is. Well, this is the part that I get to do. the last speech. This is it. And then we get to celebrate. So, to the grad class of 2025, thank you for being you. We are so proud of your accomplishments, your tenacity, and your humor. Each one of you have made me smile just a little more when I've watched you shine in our productions, added your personal flair to our school, or just being your quirky, unapologetic selves. Whether we met you as a kindergartner or welcomed you in high school, no matter how you came to Asia, we are so proud to call you graduates of the Abbotsford School of Integrated Arts. In deciding what I was going to say this evening, I was imagining you all as adults, maybe as old as your parents. I know, ancient, right? What would you be thinking about in 25 or so years when you might have your own child graduating and you are the parent sitting in the audience? It just stuck with me. It made me wonder if your children will be at a school like ours. What will your kids be passionate about? What could I say to them about you and your experiences leading up to your graduation? So I thought, what if I wrote a letter? Not to you, but to your future children. A time capsule of sorts. So here it is. To the graduating class of 2050. By the way, grads, that'll make you about 42 or 43. So old, you might as well just end it there. Greetings from the year 2025. I'm writing to you from a time when TikTok dances were filmed on our field, social media influencers made a lot of money for 30-second opinion, and people still argue about whether pineapple belongs on pizza. Spoiler, it does. You're probably reading this on a holographic scroll, or maybe it's being projected into your brain via neural interface, or maybe you're watching it as a musical performed by an AI-generated avatar. However it's delivered, this message comes from the heart. Let me tell you about your parents. The class of 2025 from the Abbotsford School of Integrated Arts. This group of 35 quirky young adults were a dazzling constellation of creativity. Mr. DeCroon, I'm very proud of that phrase. Came up with that myself. It is not AI generated. I think I might have to trademark that one. These were the kids who could turn a hallway into a stage, a classroom into a canvas, and a group project into a full-blown production. Make sure you ask them about a little play called Tick, Tick, Boom. These grads were the dancers, actors, musicians, singers, scientists, researchers, filmmakers, and dreamers. They were also some of the kindest, most collaborative, and genuinely amazing humans I've ever had the privilege to know. I know it is hard to imagine your mom or dad being in a play or dancing on stage or even giggling at a meme. Do they even still have those in 2050? But as a teenager facing high school graduation in 2025, your parents were actually kind of awesome. To give you an idea of what this group of students went through, grad class at 2050, your parents lived in a world of contradictions: climate anxiety and climate action, digital overload and deep online connections, AI tools and spiral-bound sketchbooks. They navigated a world where social media was both a stage and a mirror. They used Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Be Real, and whatever app came out last Tuesday. In 2025, the world was buzzing with electric cars, space tourism was just starting to take off, literally, and people were debating whether aliens are avoiding Earth on purpose because humans are just a little too dramatic. In 2025, Canadians were seen on the world stage as polite as ever, but also fiercely protective of our solidarity, diversity, and forward-thinking attitudes, just like your parents. Elbows up. Your parents, the grads of 2025, were resilient. They lived through a global pandemic right in the middle of their grade 7 year when they were awkward preteens trying to make friends, and like you, just wanted to fit in. They came out of that with empathy, grit, and a deep appreciation for human connection. They knew how to turn struggle into story, and specifically at Asia Sumas, story into art. So dear class of 2050, as you step into your own future, whether you're launching your own AI-powered art studio on Mars, choreographing zero-gravity ballets, or composing symphonies with quantum instruments, know this: you come from a legacy of brilliance, boldness, and boundless creativity. Just imagine your parents, a group of wildly talented, slightly chaotic, deeply passionate artists who believed that they could change the world and then started doing just that. I can honestly say I was changed for the better because I knew them. With pride, love, and a little bit of glitter, Mrs. Bennett, the very proud principal in 2025. Okay, so here we are. Awards are handed out, tassels are turned, and you have officially crossed the stage. We have one last expectation, and that is for you to celebrate. Audience members, this is the time. Get out those phones and cameras. Grads, please rise, turn and face your families, wave at them, and at the sound of the school bell, it is time to toss your caps. Congratulations, class of 2025.